Today we are going to make a bird feeder, and what you will need is 1/4 cup of hot water, a package of gelatin, and birdseed, about a cup. Also, you will need a spoon to stir it, the cookie cutters, or you can do free form, and a pencil or a chopstick to make a hole to hang it by. Okay, for starters, we'll pour the hot water into the bowl and add the gelatin. And now this is just plain gelatin, not like Jello in packets that has the sugar. This one's just plain gelatin. And then you stir it until it's dissolved. And you stir, stir, stir until it's dissolved. Okay, and once the gelatin is dissolved, you add about a cup of birdseed. And then you stir that around. It should look, all the birdseed should look wet, and coat the birdseed well with the gelatin. Now, if you look in the bottom, and it's like really soupy in the bottom, you can add in a little bit more birdseed. How does it look? Fine. It's a little bit soupy, so I'll add in about 1/4 cup of birdseed. It's easier to add it a little bit at a time, because if you get too much, then you might have to do more gelatin, and it gets to be a vicious cycle there. Alright, then once you got the birdseed thoroughly wet, you can spoon it into the cookie cutters. I recommend greasing the cookie cutters before that you use them, because it makes it easier for the birdseed to come out of the cookie cutter. I also recommend not using a cookie cutter like the Star, because it's got those narrow little places and the birdseed doesn't hold together as well in those. So go ahead and at this point put the birdseed into your cookie cutters. Just spoon it in there and pack it, and it'll probably fill about 3 cookie cutters, maybe more, maybe less, depending on the size of your cookie cutters. And then use the spoon to kind of smash it in there and make a really solid cake. A thick, solid cake holds together the best. Alright. Okay, when you get all the birdseed packed into the cookie cutters, then use a chopstick or a pencil to make a hole in there. I wouldn't go too close to the edge, because it tends to kind of break, and make a good hole in there so that when it sets up, you can use that to hang the bird feeder. Once you have poked holes in each of the birdseed feeders, you're going to let it set up. And then once it's set up, you get a piece of string, like this one has hemp cord. You can use yarn or ribbon, and you put it through the hole and you tie it, and then you can hang it from the tree. And ta-da, you have your beautiful bird feeder.